there. And then they go, oh, he didn't build it 100%. The point is, we're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, and we got to do something about illegal immigration, because for years we've left the back door completely wide open. Meanwhile, the front door, legal immigration, is super complicated, takes forever, incredibly expensive. I actually helped someone through that process.
That's been done by the Democrats on purpose.
Yeah, but meanwhile, we leave the back door completely wide open for drug dealers, for gang members, for lawbreakers, for Islamic terrorists. Whoever wants to come in, the back door is completely wide open. We need to shut the back door with a physical barrier, so everyone that's coming into this country is coming through the front door.
Absolutely.
We're not anti-immigrant, because Donald Trump's wife is a legal immigrant.
Well, it's nothing that the fake right wing does just to score points. And I'm not against Ann Coulter, but she just gets cheap shots all the time. Or she says things like, the Japanese ought to be happy Fukushima had radiation's good for you. That's a real quote. She says things like, Trump's going to sell us out on DACA, and he screwed us over because he said, no DACA. He said not that version of DACA where you bring all these unvetted people in. But of course, if you've lived here 20 years, and were here when you were a kid, and you're a good member of society, we'll get you a sped up path to citizenship. That's what he said back in the campaign. The media misrepresented what he said.
Absolutely. And Donald Trump has been very generous with the Democrats, saying, okay, hey, if you want to do a deal on DACA, okay, give me money for part of the wall. He didn't even ask for the whole wall, just for part of the wall. And the Democrats are saying no. And now we're facing this government shutdown again, Alex. And the Democrats are spoiled brats. They know that if they just stand firm and demand everything and say, okay, Republicans, give us everything, DACA too, then eventually they'll fold. And because the Republicans in Congress are spineless, they don't stand up for anything. They've been compromising for so long and the Democrats, they know if they just have a backbone, the Republicans will just.
That's right, and that's why they had Bannon not only bringing the wolves in sheep's clothing. We all got fooled. Then he's basically been kind of running the other races, letting those get sabotaged, so that the media can say, "Oh, this whole libertarian populist insurrection of the Republican Party, it's been defeated by the Republican establishment." No, the Republican establishment's all retiring. They know it's over. This is the time for maximum effort. And the globalists are really trying to fight us on that. Let's talk about good news here. It's on Infowars.com. 3 new criminal investigations opened in the last 3 weeks by the FBI. So good for the FBI doing your job. Finally not being the top literal Clinton minions, as the emails and text messages show, by the deputy director and all of them. 3 of them, we have got the whole Uranium One has now been criminally reopened. We have the illegal server's been reopened. And most important, the Clinton Foundation has finally been opened for money laundering. And the media is barely even reporting. It's like, oh, they're looking at some money transfers to the foundation from Australia. No, 3 criminal investigations. They would say, on the Saturday morning cartoons with the Super Friends, Aquaman summoned 3 giant whales. We have got 3 giant whales here that are real, not like Russiagate. These things are bona fide like a rack of baby back ribs. You can sink your teeth into these.
Yeah, this is the real news. And everywhere I go in Idaho, I'm saying we need to send Hillary Clinton to prison. Now, I'm not talking about nice country club prison. I'm talking about put her in an orange jumpsuit to hardcore federal prison for the rest of her life, along with Bill Clinton, along with James Comey, along with Huma Abedin, along with John Podesta especially. And so we need Republicans in Congress who are going to be proud to.
Remember Hillary? So why aren't you asking, why aren't I 50 points ahead? Are you guys hitting me on to play that? Because for me, the biggest news of 2017 was that they kept saying that he didn't really win and that she did. When she got caught stealing, 5, 6 states, they caught her trying to steal a bunch of other states. They caught her trying to steal the states.
Yeah, and Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton have a track record of crimes going all the way back to Arkansas in the 1980s. So massive corruption, we've got to restore the rule of law.
And how good is it that we are? I love your excitement. People say, why are you so excited, Alex? I've seen you, in person here. You're relaxed because we're fighting criminals. The Clinton Crime Foundation is rocking on its last string. It is swinging in the wind, baby, and it's ding, 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 ding. The rope is super thin right now, and I'm just sitting here with a big old hacksaw. Says, hey, folks, like a gremlin, help me saw this sucker, and bye-bye.
We're literally fighting for the future of this country, Alex. That's why we're so passionate, because we've got to restore the rule of law. Because our young people are looking at us today and they're saying, well, look, the top politicians, they don't have to follow the laws. They never get arrested. They never get prosecuted for anything, even though their crimes are open for all of us to see, but they never go to prison. So why don't we have a society where none of us get arrested, none of us get in trouble for anything, none of us get, and we'll see how that works out. No, we've got to restore the rule of law, because we don't have the rule of law, we don't have anything.
Well said, Michael Schneider. You really need to be in Congress because, again, I've been reading your stuff for a decade, and it's just some best talent out there. You've got passion, you've got everything, great wife and family behind you. This is so exciting. And you're also telling me that you are dead heat right now. This is a wide open race in Idaho.
Yeah, it's super close. It's a razor-thin margin, and so we need everybody to get involved. Go to MikeSnyderForCongress.com, get involved. We need more volunteers.
And listen, we don't go get the voter rolls and vote the names of dead people. We go get real people to vote. That's how we win fair and square. You're going to win if people get behind you. We're going to be back. Stay with us.
You can't have a right if it's not being exercised. That's amazing.
This video is going to trigger the charts.
So this is a Glock 18C machine pistol. This fires about 11 rounds. It's crazy. We've also got an M249 saw.
That's fun.
Hold it. That's amazing.
This is the best ring I've ever been to. They got the big thing downstairs in this VIP area, a little bit more. And it's usually really busy downstairs, not just up here, but come on the weekend, it's real busy. But during the weekday, take off your family, come and shoot it. That's what we said. Come and shoot it. Yeah, instead of come and take it, come and shoot it.
Leading up front to us on the lives of the New World Order, it's Alex Jones. Infowars.com is tomorrow's news. Today, you're listening to the Alex Jones Show.
By the way, I'm so focused on the incredible stuff that I didn't plug last time. So keep us in mind at ForwardScore.com. We've got the new pollen block, amazing product, proven in major studies that the Japanese quail eggs and fed a secret diet. This is all patented. We got it from Maine. Puts it out. Got it concentrated and then we discounted it by private labeling it. Pollen block, seasonal discomfort. Really, really important. And that is $17.76. It's a great deal at $34.95. But it's $17.76. 51% off. And then we've already getting reviews on it because it was being sold for a couple of weeks. But again, it's amazing. InfoWarsLines.com, InfoWarsStore.com, or 888-253-3139, because it is you funding this operation that builds a platform for all the great people we have on here. And Trump personally thanked me in the audience, saying, without you, you were some of that critical energy to push it over the top. And so, again, we're going to keep fighting. You're getting into your daughter and the future and just how critical this is. People always say these are this has been legendary. Everybody knows. Globalism's in full battle with nationalism and sovereignty right now. Davos admits they're in trouble, but they're pulling out stops. The communist Chinese are their muscle in the news. Reuters reports last year and this year they're pledging to stop America. I mean, the communist Chinese are in bed with Hollywood, in bed with the Democrats, and they're buying off the universities. That's in the news. And I'm not demonizing the Chinese people, but it's not the Russians, folks. It's the Chinese. They are in our business.
Yeah, I was telling Alex during the break, I've got a 2-year-old daughter right now, and my wife and I hope to have more children. And what kind of world are they going to grow up in? We are literally in a battle for the future of this country, and we cannot afford to lose. Donald Trump getting into the White House was a miracle. It's the biggest miracle in American political history. And this is our window. If we want to take our country back, we've got to do it now. If we fail and then they get Trump out, it's over. It's over. We could lose America forever. So literally, globalism national. We're fighting against the globalists, and they're on the march around the world, but we're on the march in America, and we're going to take America back. If it wasn't for you guys, Trump wouldn't be president. If it's not for you guys, I'm not going to get to Congress. Pro-Trump people around the country are not going to win in 2018. We've got to have you. We've got to win now, because if we wait till later, we're not going to have this chance again.
Very well said. What do you make of 3 criminal investigations open to the Clintons? And even alternative real media is hardly making a big deal about it. I mean, myself included, it's like, the first new criminal investigation gets open, back into Uranium One, and then the server, and now into the Foundation for Money Laundering, and I'm even myself like, but it's not on Fox News. Our job is to push it out onto Fox News.
Yeah, and that's the role of the alternative media. That's why I've been writing the last 7 years, and in recent weeks I've been talking so much about Hillary Clinton and her crimes. This needs to be at the top of everything. The mainstream media is trying to ignore it because it doesn't fit their narrative.
The Clintons have killed a lot of people, but they can't kill us all, and they're comeuppance is here.
It is, and it would be a great day for America to see Hillary Clinton arrested and finally go to prison. It would be a great day for America, and we need to push it. We need to push it as hard as we can.
Absolutely, people don't turn her into a martyr. She didn't say that martyr was Hillary Clinton. No, it won't. It's justice. She's a wicked, evil, thieving witch that robbed Haiti of $2 billion, and her direct adjuncts got caught smuggling children. This woman is the spawn of hell.
Yeah, you know what? There is all kinds of talk about human trafficking, about all things that are going on. If we don't fight this, it's going to get worse. It's going to get more hellish. It's going to become more of a nightmare. And what if they come after your child? What if they come after your young? We've got to stop it now. This is our shot. Trump in the White House. We've got to do it.
Everybody, get the article out. FBI opens 3 criminal investigations into the 2 articles we've got on that. Crazy MSNBC host says conservatives favor nuclear war to kill Democrats and minorities. That's coming up. And Sean Hannity did one of his most powerful commentaries that we're going to analyze on the other side. And then Dr. Edward Group in studio to cover the news, the latest health information, and more. And then he hadn't been on in years because he's been so busy building this big lab, one of the top ones in the world. The return of the Health Ranger, Mike Adams, in the 3rd hour. I'm Alex Jones, and those live links.
Maximize your potential and take your body back with Super Male Vitality. We're breaking the conditioning and fighting back against the globalist war on male vitality. Our ultimate non-GMO formula is sourced from powerful organic herbs that have been gathered from around the world and then concentrated for maximum potency. Super Male Vitality was developed to activate your body's natural processes instead of using synthetic chemicals. InfoWars Life wants to bring you the highest quality products. Our unique combination of ingredients is designed to assist the body in regulating proper balance and creating superior vitality in males. Support your body and mind and take yourself to the next level. Boost your vitality and energize your life. Take control of your body. Grab a bottle of Super Male Vitality today at InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com.
And I've got a few ideas for some new headstones.
Live from Austin, Texas, broadcasting worldwide, it's Alex Jones.
Shows the #1 winner in President Trump's fake news awards yesterday. We have the People's Choice Awards we're going to be announcing in the next few days. I've got to go over all the people that were nominees, all the people that came up with their points to really see who won. Because in our list is not the man that said Trump helped bring back the economy, that said we never get above a 3% growth rate. He did it. He helped take the boot off America's neck. I also said that about the award. But we predicted it was the economy. Well, that one caller did. They deserve first punch. Okay? A whole bunch of people said the Flynn thing, the Ross report, ABC News, and quite frankly, I thought it would be Russiagate. See, Trump didn't want to make it all about their false reporting on him. He made it about their false reporting and not believing in you. That is just pure genius. So we're going to have to go back and watch at least the first 4 hours of yesterday's coverage, because two people called in, and there's no, the man who took over 100 calls from not having it written down that they predicted it'd be the monetary return of America, and the media saying it couldn't happen. Because I just kind of agreed with the guy, if memory serves, but that person deserves the $2,000, second place to $2,000, third place to the state match. They're going to just kind of rubber stamp it and give it to folks that, got number 2, number 3, number 4 right, but that's not fair. So we're going to have to go watch that. I actually don't like watching myself, but the point is, I love listening to the callers. So that's very exciting. I normally have commentary on things when I play it for fair use, but I don't really know how to add commentary to what Sean Hannity has come out and said, because it's so accurate. We're going to play that, and then I'm going to come back and play Tim Cook saying, hey, we're bringing Apple back to America because of the tax now, where we can come back to because now it's the same as China's tax rate. Now China just lowered to 0 to counter that, but it shows that we've had these internal tariffs, basically tariffs on ourselves. This is the office plan, so that's coming up as well. But Hannity has come out and taken the internet really started meaning over the weekend, and that CNN is the whole network. We don't do what they do about the FCC stuff. We don't want to be vulgar either, but just we have to illustrate vulgarity by being vulgar. And so Hannity now on his big platform, the biggest on Facebook, and one of the biggest on talk radio, is helping us brand it. And I think the group collective deserves coining it. I do remember seeing it over the weekend, saying myself, but a lot of others were saying as well that, hey, that the mouths of the reporters at CNN are polls, everything that comes out of them is that. Phil Mudd says he wants to kill the president, said he's a grouch poller. I agree, he is a poll. It comes out of his mouth is basically what he said he is. So finally, they're telling the truth. Maybe they can get an award for telling the truth, saying that they are the whole network. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. And he lays it all out and goes over the lies of hysteria. And then what happened? Well, let's just go to the secretaries.
So the president has heart disease. Those numbers qualify him for having heart disease, and he's never examined the president. Now, we know that fake news, CNN, I have a new name in a second, and we know that they hate the president, but really, they're going to predict a guy that's never examined the president that he's going to have a heart attack? Now, this type of behavior, it shouldn't be surprising, especially coming from what we're now calling.
Your middle barracks
you see it right there.
Your middle
CNN
has fallen.
The whole net.
Your middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered over many a faint suddenly I came tapping, as if someone gently
Your bottom tower is under attack.
'Tis some visitor I knocked, tapping at my chamber door. Only
Your middle tower has fallen.
Distinctly I remember it was in and it set dying ember.
Your age dies unburied.
Eagerly I wished the morrow, baby, tomorrow from my rocks, surcease of sorrow for the lost fallen man and mated maiden, whom the angels named.
How is that
Reigns here forevermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before. So that now, of my heart, I stood repeating, 'tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This it is. and nothing more. Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. Sir, said I, or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door. Darkness then, and nothing more. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, Lenore. This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word, Lenore. Merely this, and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning, soon again I heard a tapping, somewhat louder than before. Surely, said I, surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what thereat is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind, and nothing more. Open here I flung the shutter, when, with light flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not an instant stopped or stayed he, but with mine of lord and lady perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore. Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou, I said, art sure no craven, ghastly grim and ancient raven wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is in the night's Plutonian shore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Much I marvelled at this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door, bird or beast upon the sculptured bust above his chamber door, with such a name as nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on that placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. Nothing further then he uttered, not a feather then he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, other friends have flown before. Yonder morrow he will leave me, as my hopes have flown before. Then the bird said, nevermore. Startled at the stillness broken by reply so aptly spoken, doubtless, said I, what it utters is its only stock and store, caught from some unhappy master, whom unmerciful disaster followed fast and followed faster, till his songs one burden bore, till the dirges of his hope the melancholy burden bore of nevermore. But the raven, still beguiling all my sad soul into smiling, straight I wheeled a cushions in front of bird and bust and door. Then upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking, fancy unto fancy thinking, what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking nevermore. This I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining, on the cushion's velvet lining that the lamplight gloated.
The axeman comes!
But whose velvet violet lining, with the gloated on. She shall press.
Prepare for battle.
Thought the air grew denser, perfumed from an unseen censer, swung by seraphim whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Wretch, I cried, thy God hath lent thee, by these angels he hath sent thee, respite, and nepenthe from thy memories of Lenore. Quaff, oh quaff this kind nepenthe, and forget this lost Lenore. Both delayed, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempter set or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore. Desolate, yet all undaunted, on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me truly, I implore, is there balming Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Both the raven, never. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that God we both adore. Tell this soul with sorrow laden, if with Aiden, it shall clasp a saintly maiden whom the angels name Lenore, clasp a rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore. Both raven, nevermore. Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked, upstarting. Get thee back into the tempest and the night's plutonium shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door. Both the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul, without that shadow that lies floating on the floor, shall be lifted nevermore.
De Raaf by Edgar Allan Poe, translated by John F. Maltwan. In de nacht toen het buiten woedde en ik peinzend, mat en moede nadacht over het schone en goede van een lang vergeten leer en mijn hoofd begon te knikken, hoorde ik plotseling iets stikken dat mij uit mijn slaap deed schrikken. Wie zou het weten in dat weer? Een bezoeker klopt daar, dacht ik, aan mijn kamer in dat weer. Dat slechts is het en niets meer. Middernacht had juist geslagen, toen mijn ogen schemerend zagen hoe in het vlammend vuur met vlagen schimmen wilden heen en weer. Ik haakte vurig naar de morgen, ik vond geen boek dat mijn zorgen wegdreef. Voor mijn oog verborgen, opgevoerd naar hogere sfeer, was Lenore, schoon en stralend, opgevoerd naar hogere sfeer. Hier helaas, mij niet meer. Ritselend werd als voor mijn ogen zachtjes het gordijn bewogen. Ik voelde nu mijn vrees verhogen, nooit zo sterk gevoeld weleer, dat ik sprak om aan het beven van mijn hart wat rust te geven. Een bezoeker klopt daar, die wat laat komt deze keer. Een of andere bezoeker die wat laat komt deze keer, dat slechts is het en niets meer. Ik voelde nu mijn moed herleven en ik sprak van vrees ontleven. Zeker zult gij mij vergeven het lange wachten in dat weer. Ik zat al sluimerend te knikken en zo zachtjes kwam gij tikken dat gij mij deed wakker schrikken door uw kloppen deze keer. Kom dus binnen, heer of dame, en dan kloppen deze keer. Duisternis en ook niets meer. Lang bleef ik in duister staren, doch ik kon het mij niet verklaren. Het was mij of het dromen waren die geen sterke nacht willen. Niets kwam meer de stilte breken. De stilte gaf geen teken. En ik kon slechts één woord spreken, ik riep de naam der dierbare weer. Riep Lenore. Vlug gaf de echo mij het woord Lenore weer. Dat
is
alleen
under attack!
en ook niets meer. Ik ontsteld daarop naar binnen, als beroofd van al mijn zinnen. Daar ging het kloppen weer beginnen, nu wat luider dan weleer. Ik hoorde het vreemd getikkel uit, duidelijk aan mijn vensterruiten. Ik wil, zo dacht ik, het raam ontsluiten en mijn hart wordt rustig weer. Ja, ik zal het geheim doorgronden en mijn hart wordt rustig weer. Het was de wind en ook niets meer. Nu een stout besluit genomen. Het venster opent en schoon. Liet ik in raar naar binnen komen. Krachtig schuddend, wiekend been. Niet in het minst scheen het beest te dralen. En als kwam het wij verhalen van het oord waar geesten dwalen, deed het zich statig neer bovenop een beeld van Pallas. Aan mijn deur zat statig neer. Zat daar stil en deed niets. Hoedoos werd ook neergebogen. Het vreemde van des vogels ogen had mij tot de lach bewogen. En ik sprak toen tot hem weer. Vogel, met uw vreemde trekken en uw wijn met kale plekken, wil mij zo bekend ontdekken of gij moet van schimmen heer. En mij zeggen hoe de naam is, die gij draagt in het schimmen heer. Vreemd kwam mij de stem in de oren, want ik had nog nooit tevoren en zo duidelijk kunnen horen als die raaf sprak deze keer. Ook had ik nog nooit gelezen dat een enkel menselijk wezen soms een vogel zag als deze, strijken op een buste neer. Zulk een zonderlinge vogel strijken op een buste neer. Van nimmer. Lang bleef ik gespannen wachten, er waren verklaring te wachten. Het dier gaf zijn gedachten met het ene woord slechts weer. Het gaf verder taal nog teken, had geen veer zelfs plat gestreken. Ik ging toen tot mezelf spreken. Alles vloot van mij weleer, als de dag het vertrek gebogen, als mijn hoop vervloog weleer. Nimmer meer. Schoon verrast dat woord te horen, dat de stilte kwam verstoren, dacht ik, zo sprak het hier tevoren, zeker bij zo'n vroeger heer, die door ramp op ramp geslagen, tot hij grafwaarts werd gedragen, altijd maar zijn leed bleef klagen met dezelfde woorden weer. En wanhopig dan herhaalde steeds diezelfde woorden weer, altijd klagend, nimmer meer. Zie, op het veld nog steeds gezeten, deed mij haast mijn leed vergeten. En betrachtend meer te weten, viel ik in mijn leunstoel. Niet vanzelf zich verdiepen, dat zij gezwonnen schieten, die mij luid en doorriepen wat dat beest van schimmenheer, wat die zwarte, nare vogel uit het donkere schimmenheer meende in zijn libberbeer. Ik liet zo mijn gedachten zweven, zonder het beest een woord te geven. Voor wiens ogen ik moest beven, als ik ze aanzag telkens weer. En in het gepeins verloren, dacht ik weer aan mijn Lenore, die op de eigen stoel tevoren, 'savonds zat zo menig keer. Op die stoel met zijde zitten, maar zij zat zo menig keer. Wist ze dan, ach, nimmer meer. Het werd toen schemerend voor mijn ogen, alsof serafs uit de hoge op hun knieën diep gebogen, wierook brandde God ter eer. Ik sprak toen, zij zijn mij gezonden, balsem brengend voor mijn wonden. Ik heb verlichting nu gevonden, eens zie ik Lenore weer. Zie na al mijn droefheid, eenmaal nog Lenore weer. Graaf zei, nimmer meer. Ik sprak toen, raadselachtig wezen, dat de toekomst mij komt lezen. Moet ik hier Satans listen vrezen, of wierp je een stormvlaag neer? Vogel, zelf door schrik verbijsterd, in dit huis door ramp geteisterd. Wordt mijn hart wordt bepleisterd, vindt hij de genezing weer? Is er balsem voor de wonden, vindt zij de genezing weer? Of de raaf zei, nimmer meer. Ook weer, onbegrijpelijk wezen, dat de toekomst mij komt lezen, bij de hemel ongeprezen, bij de hoge hemelheer. Vind ik, mag ik het nog geloven, in het paradijs daarboven, waar geen dood komt ontlopen. Eenmaal nog Lenore weer. Dus ik eenmaal bij de zalige dierbaar en maar Lenore weer. Als pom. Ik zei, dat is niet. Ik toen, ik wil geen woord meer horen. Vogel die mijn rust komt storen, ik doet stil mee als tevoren naar het donkere schimmenheer. Laat geen veer hier als het teken van uw schandelijk leugen spreken, dat mijn eenzaamheid kwam breken. En verlaat mijn kamer weer. Houd nu op mijn ziel te kwellen en verlaat mijn kamer weer. De raaf zei, nimmer meer. En de vogel, nimmer wijkend en geen enkele veerverstrijking, zit nog altijd ernstig kijkend op het borstbeeld als weleer. Somtijds schijnt hij ook te dromen. En als de avond is gekomen en zijn schip wordt waargenomen bij het telkens weer, wordt mijn ziel van zware schijnsel en schrik geeft telkens weer zich ontslagen, nimmer meer.
Axe is a cannonball.
Korpi by Edgar Allan Poe. Translated by Walter Juva. Murhein istun puoli yössä, jääden kirjain ääreen työhön. Uinaisajan unhoitetuin salatietoin harkintaan. Ääni tuntui painuin merkein. Kuului takaa oven telkein. Nakutus, niin oudoin elkein. Tikutteli hiljaa vain. Joku vieras vielä miettii. Nakuttelee tän vaan. Muuta ei se ole. Menneet oli tuskaa vuoden. Viime hetken vanhan vuoden. Ilmos vielä leppui. Vuoden kirkkuvan lahti. Istuin kiusaantunein. Turhan kirjojani kaivoin. Murhein muistin sieluin vaivoin. Mennyttä Lenoraa vaan. Täyttyvää Lenoraana tunnetaan. On täällä nimi vaan. Hiljaa heilui silkkikaitin. Kahinat ja kuiskeet aihdin. Mieli salaa tunsi kammon. Jos ei ennen konsanaan. Ittäin sykähdystä somaa. Vakuuttaa kuin alinomaa. Vieras, jolla ei suojaa omaa. Pyrkii siellä sisään vaan. Joku myöhästynyt vieras pyrkii siellä sisään vaan. Muuta vai te oisikaan. Päättävästi ilman muuta lähestyin mä oven suuta. Kerta vaikka rouva lausuin. Mieleni on pahoilla. Mutta uinnostamme taisin. Että sisään pyytää saisin. En mä ensin kuullut laisin. Nakutettiin hiljaa vaan. Kuskin nakutuksen kuulin. Selälleen jo oven taa. Kyllä se vain toi varjojaan. Katsoin yöhön hämmästyksiin. Haavein seisomaan jäin yksin. Toivon pelon värähdyksin heitetyin hurjaa unelmaa. Syvä hiljaisuus tilannut, merkkiä en yöstä saanut. Poisti mietin varjoon taan ja Lenoraa äänsi vaan. Äänsi nimen tuon kaikusoi Lenoraa hiljaa vaan. Muuta en mä kuullutkaan. Huoneeseen mä hoipuin kuljin, kiihtyneenä oven suljin. Taas jo siellä nakutettiin, siellä melkein lujempaa. Varmaan, mutta noin joku tuolla ikkunan on ulkopuolella. Katsotaan, vois viulu tuolla. Pelon tästä kyllä saa. Hetkeksi sydän varmat pyynnön. Pelon tästä kyllä saa. Varmaan se on kuulma. Asin auki revin juttoin. Sisään viipien ja tuttoin. Mahtavana vatkilen ikäkaudet harteilla. Minun tuskin katsoin kohti. Liikkeissään se tyynnä johti. Kuinois herra, joka tohti. Tuoran oven kamaanaan. Vallaan kuvapatsan päällä. Ei ole oven kamanaan. Kääntyi päin, ei istu. Rinkusiin ei javahdakaan, vaikka tunsi tuskan vakaan. Niin tuo arvokkuus ja pöyhkeys sai mun ääneen nauraa. Kävit musta takein pukuun, muttet pääse pyhään lukuun. Vanha korppi, Korran sukun, kyllä kuulut maan. Taisko nimes ehkä tietää, julma aave öiseen maan. Korppi huusi, ei milloinkaan. Oudoltahan lintu näytti, joka noin vaan kieltään käytti. Joskin lie se puhees ollut sisällystä vähän vaan. Sillä siitä ei pääse arvoin, jotta kuolevaisen arvoin. Vastaanotat arvoin päällä. Valla pypärälle linnun, joka väitti tolkkuaan. Nimekeen ei milloinkaan. Korppi istui arvokkaasti. Katsaataan sen tuon vain haasti. Vain tuon lauseen, kun ois siihen tyhjentänyt sieluaan. Hiljaisuus toi painostusta, liikukaan linkumusta. En voi estää huokausta, veikon meni menojaan. Pian tuokin lähtee, niin kuin toivoin, meni menojaan. Niin kuuli, ei milloinkaan. Vastaus toivon puhein selkein, sai mut äimistämään melkein. Mut jo mietin yhteen sanaan, sopistuu sen tiedot vaan. Kerran siellä ollut tiennyt, jolta onni kaikki tiennyt. Joku elantusta tiennyt, kunnes huutoo ainoa. Puhkes toivon mennyt, puhkes vaivan tehnyt maan. Huutohoon ei millään. Kesken puskaa tavan takaa, sai mun korppi vakaa. Kiiruin sohvaan, jossa istuin vaiti, sitä tarkkaa. Patjain kirjo silkin kaipuin, haaveihin ja suruun taipuin. Mietin unelmiin, kaipuin, mikä ennen olikaan. Tulolinnun alkaa, mikä mieli oli. Huudon tuon milloin. Tehnyt arvelutta, sanakaan en haaste sulle. Korpin tuijottavat silmät tuksään opiskelun. Leikkoja vai mietin noita. Päätäni en nosta koita. Painoin patjan purkkuja.
Furché, tu muerto. Muerto, Furché. Que esto es una puta grabación. Que lo sé, puto negro de mierda, dale. Mira, Pablo. Esto me aburro. Puto le llama que quiero hacer un puto vídeo. Que si no, me habría echado del directo. Fuck. Muertos. ¿Por qué? Es una puta grabación. No ves que lo y todo. Si es el Dota. No ves que tiene un personaje. Que cada media hora y yo siempre te olvido este. Aún a mí. Adiós, negro, cómeme los huevos, maricón. No.